As we come on the air tonight, the City of Poway just finished discussing an ordinance that could clear out homeless encampments. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
And I'm Jesse Pagan. Council members voted in favor of the ordinance, which is expected to go into effect soon. CBS 8's Regina Urita is live near Pomerado Elementary School, where families have been complaining about growing encampments in the area. Regina?
Yeah, Jesse, the complaints of those local mothers is what partly started that idea. They noticed people living in their RVs right next to the elementary school where their kids are attending. So kids were coming out and being met with that scene. Now, right now you can see there are no RVs in sight, and that's because the sheriff's deputies quickly cleared them out. But during the meeting, council members said they believe a stronger policy is still needed. It's an ordinance that gives the sheriff's department and the city the tools to abate unlawful encampments. After tonight's meeting, Poway is one step closer to adopting the law.
Establishing regulations for camping and storage of personal property in public areas.
Allowing the sheriff's department to clear out encampments with a 24-hour notice. Personal property will be stored for at least 90 days. Local moms citing concerns over growing makeshift encampments near elementary schools is part of the reason. It's also to prepare for what some people believe will be an influx of homeless people who might decide to migrate to other cities if the city of San Diego adopts its ban on homeless encampments on city sidewalks.
School kids having to see that, and it was getting worse and worse, and there were, tarps being put up.
Tonight, public comments seem to be in favor of the ordinance, but neighbors want resources for unsheltered people first.
I think it's going to address some of the issue, but I think it's just one of those situations and conditions that's going to go on.
But I believe that the City of Poway can do a little bit more.
Enforcement will be handled only if there are available shelters to relocate unsheltered people.
Always make contact. They will advise the person of rules or regulations of the public concern, and then they will always offer a bed or a different location.
The city says the ordinance will ensure safety and keep public spaces for its intended purposes.
I'm gratified that offering resources will still take priority over enforcement.
Critics say this is the start of a domino effect where vulnerable, unsheltered people are caught in the middle of it. And we did look at the point in time count of last year by the Regional Task Force on Homeless. They counted over 8,400 unhoused people across the county, with only 23 here in Poway. Now, the adoption of the ordinance will take place at the next City Council meeting on June 20th. Reporting in Poway, I'm Regina Urita for CBS 8. I'll send things back to you guys.
Thanks, Regina.